All right, boys. We're back after a disappointing second round against the Florida Panthers. And we're going to have some big decisions to make in this upcoming offseason where we were just not scoring enough goals. We'll take a look at the points and we'll take a look at everything at the end of the season. But man, getting swept in the second round, and Brandon Montour is back. Welcome back. Getting swept in the second round is so unbelievably bad. We might as well not have even made it out of the first round, That's how bad it is. And it's all because the offense was not showing up. Minnesota ends up winning the cup, so let's have a season wrap up, and we'll also have a team wrap up. Take a look at all the extension money. Who do we have to extend heading into the offseason? So, first, let's take a look at the league leaders. So, your point leaders is Nathan MacKinnon at 116, followed up by Connor Bedard at 113, Mikko Rantanen at 104, Robertson at 103, Cooch at 103, Landy at 103. Your goals leader is Kaprizov at 57, Robertson at 56, Connor Bedard at 56, MacKinnon at 56, Skinner at 49, Crosby at 47, Ovi 47. Assist leaders, you got Braden Point at 82, Makar at 73, Hughes at 71, Landy at 70, and Zook at 70. I don't know where Connor McDavid is. Points leaders, Kyle Makar at 89 points, Quinn Hughes 83 points, Adam Fox 79, Heiskanen 78. Goalies, your save percentage leader was actually Joseph Woll. Wow, out of all the starting goalies, Joseph Woll had the highest save percentage in the NHL this year. Connor Hart was in second, then Shesterkin, Bassey, Goose. We got to keep Joseph Woll around. We need to. And then the points leaders, don't tell me it's Joseph Woll. No, it was Jake Ottinger at 4 points. Good job, Ottinger, 4 points. Awards, Stanley Cup, the Minnesota Wild, the President's Trophy went to Colorado. So it was Minnesota we lost to the team. Who lost to the team? I'm pretty sure that's what happened last year too, honestly. Art Ross, Nate McKinnon, Hart Memorial, Nate McKinnon. Kale Makar gets the Norris, just a repeat of last year. Lady Bang goes to Connor Bedard. Kemmel gets the Calder. Zook gets the Conn Smythe. Woll gets the Vezina. Okay, we need to give him an extension right now. Holy fuck. We had the Vezina winner. Gustafson gets the Jennings. Okay, so that's actually very interesting. Minnesota allowed the least amount of goals. Masterson went to Yossi. Jack Adams went to McGrattan. Thomas gets the Selke. McKinnon gets the Lindsay. And Maurice Richard went to Kirill Kaprizov. Let's look at the players' stats. Let's take a look real quick at Mitch Marner's stats. So over here in Seattle, Mitch Marner is not in Seattle. What am I thinking? Holy shit, he's in Winnipeg. Mitch Marner at 79 points, -6. Big step back this year. If you look, they did not make the playoffs. So from last year being a Western Conference Finals team to missing the playoffs, that is a big drop off for Winnipeg. I wish we had their first round pick. Instead, we took money off Ehlers, which kind of a mistake looking back at it now. Okay, so view contracts. Let's take a look at where we're at money-wise. Goalies, let's take a look at Woll, who's jumped up to an 88. And now, holy shit, he wants no money. He wants no money for 2 years. We got to do it for 2 years. 2 years, $3 million, Joseph Woll. So $3 million is going to be locked up into Woll, guaranteed. Holy shit. 88 overall, Joseph Woll. Defense, Morgan Riley's a 90. Montour's down to an 87. Larson's an 85. So how much money do we have? So we're going to have about $8 million after Woll signs. Interesting. Adam Larson, he was a pure rental. He's gone. Jake McCabe does want to re-sign, but that is some money. Maybe we can get him on a nice cheap deal, though. TJ Brody does not want to come back this time around. Oh, but it's actually kind of cheap, so maybe we can actually snag him up. Schneider, Stahl. Stahl wants to come back if you want. No, we're not signing you to something like that. In the system, LaHoy wants to re-sign. Do you want a minor league deal? Oh, he does? Okay, LaHoy, 3 years, $775K deal. Niema, you want to re-sign to a minor league deal? 2 years? Deal. We'll do it for 2 years. But anyone else? Nope. Forwards, in the system, Holmberg, he does want to re-sign. Minor league deal, perfect. 3 years, done deal for you, Holmberg. Steves wants to re-sign. All these guys do want to re-sign. Zether's up to his 73. That's some solid progression. Kressler's up to his 67. Both will be signed in the offseason. Tavares, how much money are you looking for right now? For a year, like 6.5. We'll see, Tavares, we'll see. Gregor is up to an 84. Interesting, Gregor. Interesting. And he also, fuck it, for 2 years? I will gladly do this deal for 2 years at $975K. For 2 years, Gregor, deal. Zucker is still signed. He's probably going to be a trade piece. Bjugstad, he wants to re-sign. If he wants, no money, we can do it. No, he wants some money. Tanner Jeannot wants to re-sign. We're going to have to wait till the actual offseason for him. LeBanc, he does not want to re-sign, and he does want some money for his services in the system. We've already looked. Do we just want to... We'll give a contract to Steves right now. Steves will give that 2 years, $775K minimum deal. Perfect. Now, going into the offseason, I think we truly, what we need, I think we need to reassemble a top six. That's what we need to do. So, I think Kyle Connor, man, you're a tough cookie to get rid of, Kyle Connor. Let me do some quick digging and just do a little research. Boys, this is such a tough decision. I cannot think about exactly what I want to do here with this squad because there's so many different directions we can go in. Pontus Holmberg decides to resign. Gregor decides to resign. Lahoy resigns. Topi Niemela resigns. Alex Steves resigns. There we go. Will resign though. Will the Vezina winner resign? And Joseph Woll resigns. There we go. So we get our Vezina winner back. Is that everyone we need to get back? I think so. So the big question is Johnny T. What are we going to do with him? Now we have about $9 million in cap space. We can get John Tavares at let's say $6.5 million. And I honestly think that would be worth it for Tavares, man. Just fuck. But at least we got Joseph Woll back on a nice $3 million deal as an 88 overall. Thank God he was willing to do that for us. Don't know what that was all about. Let's go ahead, get to retirements because John Tavares, he earned himself a right to stay on this team. Winnipeg wins that would have been my pick. Oh my God, that would have been my pick. If I didn't ask for the retained money, who is it? What are they getting with that? If it's a franchise guy, okay, it's a medium elite sniper. Fuck, man. I would have really liked a Patty Kane. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's take a look at actually what else is in this draft. I can't believe it. Now I'm starting to kind of kick myself in the ass because maybe I should have just kept DeMello off it. Just taken Eller. Gem. There's one gem at 31. Matthew Schaffer, two-way defenseman. Let's just sort by potential real quick. There's a goalie at 59. There's some defensemen later on at 93 and 78. Okay, so there's some defensemen in this draft. That's actually really good to see. Yeah, this looks like a very defensive-heavy draft, which is good. We need to get a couple more defensemen. We just really have that two-way defenseman, Nemec or whatever, and also our guy we drafted last year, the offensive defenseman. So let's go ahead into retirements now. Brent Seabrook retires. Voracek, Brian Little, Glenn Denning, Kyle Clifford retires, legend. Rick Riley Nash. That's not going to be Rick Nash. Jesus. Leo Komarov, former Leaf. Is this Peter Holland, another former Leaf? We got Steven Kampfer. Is he also a former Leaf? Matt Barkowski, O'Reilly, David Rundbland. Goalies. Carey Price retires, legend Jonas Enroth, and Bruins legend Nicholas Fedberg. Coaches, do we have any Toronto coaches retiring? Yes, Tiny Evans. Damn, Tiny. Why you got to do that? All right, so let's go in to the NHL entry draft. I did not mean to do that. Let's take a look at our team real quick. We definitely got to clear up some cap space, that's for sure. And the way we're going to do that, I don't want to get rid of Varlamov. I genuinely do want to run that. Oh, but then again, Hildeby is kind of ready. Wait, 3 years. Hildeby, how good of a goalie were you last year in the AHL? A 906? That's not that good. I'd almost... I really want to rock Varlamov next year. Then defenseman. Riley, Montour, and then Schneider. We are going to keep Schneider around. We're going to have to find a completely new decor probably in the system. There's no one. I mean, Niemela might be able to take over a spot, but the other guy, Cristoforo, is still a ways away. Forwards core, Gregor, he's going to stay around just because he wanted less than $1 million. There's no other reason. Mantha, he wasn't too shabby, but we could maybe go for someone with a bit more oomph. But I don't know, 24-30 for 2.7. I don't know if we'll get much better than that. Ellers, we just re-signed. Knives, we just re-signed. Zucker, we're definitely going to try and look to move Zucker just for some draft picks. And then that's basically it. There's not much more we can do. We're just going to be looking to move a couple guys for draft picks. Other than that, not much we can do with this team at this very moment. A lot of it, if we do a big trade with Kyle Connor potentially, I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen after the draft. Top picks, any available? No. Let's see if there's anyone very specific that you want to go after and see if we can get it done. I mean, guys, the gem's interesting. So is Forbes at 93. It's looking like. Let me see what picks we have. You can also see, I guess, what's available real quick. Just see if maybe there is a guy. Okay, so we just have pick 127 this year. Next year, we just have a first and a third. But at least in 2027, we finally have a full year of draft picks again. As of now. So good for us. Let's go ahead, just trade Zucker. Hopefully we can get a second. If not, oh well, we're just going to kind of take our pick. Or well, really, we just want to get 93. So if we can get a third for Zucker, oh my God, he's got no value. I don't know if we're going to get a third. We can get a fourth. We can get a third next year. Okay, we'll take a third next year. Let's take the third from, let's go to the Islanders, which is actually a Boston third. We'll accept that deal for Zucker. And then defensively, was there anyone that we wanted to trade away? I mean, we can see if someone wants the rights to these guys. If someone wants the rights to these guys for a pick, I'll do it. Okay, no, we're not going to do it for any of that. You know what, guys? We're actually going to do this trade. It's looking like with Anaheim, I think I'm going to actually trade for the rights to Chris Tanev just to see how much he's asking for, because I already know what Bjugstad's asking for and it's not worth it. So let's just actually go get Chris Tanev real quick. And all it was an 80 overall medium elite sniper. Not too shabby for the Winnipeg Jets. But let me actually go check this deal out with the Anaheim Ducks. We might just have a weird-ass player swap deal. Tanev, let's make sure he doesn't have an extension, because if not, yeah, we're going to actually do this deal with the Ducks. We're going to trade for Chris Tanev, and we're going to trade away the rights to Nick Bjugstad. Good deal, Anaheim. I love it. Really a deal to make a deal, man. Bang. Thank you, Anaheim. Now, we do have an extra third next year. I do want to get that third round pick, so let's go ahead and use that Boston. Well, no. Let's see if we can do something else. If we go into the third round, it's pick 93. So let's see if we can trade with, let's say, like Vegas. Yeah, they got pick 73. Perfect. He'll be around. We're going to go ahead. We're going to throw in our draft pick for the fourth. And skaters matching the block. Who do you guys want? Do you guys want anyone of interest? We'll give you... No, not LaHoy. We'll give you the rights to Walsh and Adam Larson, though. You'd have too many skaters? Fuck. Well, let's see if you guys want to... Do you guys have anyone you're trying to get rid of? Perfect. Give us a couple of these shitters. Give us Tarnström and give us Gustafsson. There we go. Will that go through? Trade rejected, too far off? Come on. Okay, let's go draft picks. Let's throw in a 6 in 2027. Hopefully that will go through. Will that? And trade accepted. There we go. We get the third from Vegas. So let's go to our one pick of the draft this year. And whoa, the guy at 78. Oh, wait. That was expected. Oh, wait, I wanted the guy at 93. Yeah, okay, yeah. Give me Martin Forbes. I don't care about the guy at 78. There we go. Medium top 4, two-way defenseman. I like it. 65 overall. He's already kind of in that signing range. So we will definitely take that with our second round pick. Not building up a lot of prospects, but we're getting a couple guys here and there that's going to be a nice little touch for us. Got a lot of scouts to re-sign. Holy shit, like everyone had a contract up. Okay, let's quickly run through this. Guys, what do you think about the NHL playoffs so far? Who do you think is gonna win? Dennis Hildeby decides to re-sign on his minor league deal. There we go. And entering the re-sign phase, let's see how our money stacks up. We have $11.5 million to spend. Petruzzi, what do you want? Minor league deal, fine, 3 years. We'll give you it. There we go. Defenseman wise, Jake McCabe wants to re-sign. Oh man, we can maybe get you on a 1-year deal. Chris Tanev doesn't want to. He wants $5 million. Yeah, we're just going to release him. Mark Stahl wants to re-sign. It's so much. Oh, maybe not. We might be able to get a deal done with Mark Stahl, actually. Let's see down here. We're going to release all these guys. There's no point to have these guys. Release, release, and release. We are going to sign Forbes, and we are going to re-sign Christensen. 3-year deal. There we go, Christensen. LeBanc gone. Hilbert, he's going to get his entry-level deal. Congratulations to the second-round pick from last year on that. Lupien's going to be gone. Tanner Jeannot. Oh, 1 year. We can maybe get a deal done. We'll wait a second. Zether, he's going to finally get his entry-level deal. Congratulations to him. He had a big jump. Abrazizi, we're going to release, and we are going to re-sign Hervonen. We'll give him that 3-year deal. And now John Tavares, how much money are you going to end up? There we go, Johnny T. There we go, Johnny T. Only $5.5 million. I love that. That is what we wanted out of John Tavares. 1 year, $5.5 million. So that will give us definitely enough money to re-sign Jake McCabe to the squad. Let's give him a 2-year, $4.25 million deal for Jake McCabe. And let's sim a day and see how we're looking. And got to get all the scouts signed. Here they come. And John Tavares, I accidentally clicked through, but I think it said he's signing. Jake McCabe signs. Jake Christensen signs. Petruzzelli signs. Simon Zether's happy. Hervonen signs. Hilbert's happy. And Forbes is happy. So Jake McCabe is back at 4.250. And then on the forward core, Johnny T is back at $5.5 million. That is a good deal for him. Now, Eric Hallow is still out there. If he's still available at that $3.5 million spot, I might go get him. But in the meantime, for right now, on the defensive end, out of these two, do we want to try and get TJ Brody back actually for 1 year? How did he do in the postseason this time around? Because that's the real, that's when it matters, TJ Brody. He was a -1. I don't know how I feel about that. But it's also, you know what? It's at such a cheap deal, though, for 1 year. I'd go 1 year at 2.375 for TJ Brody if he wants to do it. And then Mark Stahl, honestly, I feel like you're going to drop. If you want to go 1.1 Mark Stahl, if you want to go 1.0750, I will do that for you, Mark Stahl. But other than that, I don't want to really give you a deal, Stahl. And Mark Stahl has decided he does not want to come back. He feels like there's too many. Then why'd you say you wanted an extension? And then TJ Brody, he just wants to go to FA. Okay, that's fine. So Tanner Jeannot, he is still here. What do we want to do with Tanner Jeannot? Does he deserve to come back? Does he deserve it? Let's see. Playoff stats. He's a -3. But that fourth line really was just absolutely shitting themselves. He had more takeaways and giveaways. And he was doing pretty solid. You know what? I'm going to say he wasn't the reason they were doing bad. I'm going to say he deserves a 1-year extension. And I'm going to say he deserves that 1.250. And damn, he doesn't want to re-sign. Okay, Jeannot, what if I gave you 1 year a 1.3? 1.3, buddy. That is the most I can give you, Tanner Jeannot. Okay, Tanner Jeannot's not coming back. We're just going to have to go into FA without him. So, boys, that is all we got going to FA. This goalie room, bro. This goalie room looks stacked, though. Currently, hopefully they can play up to their overalls. Let's sim to free agency. And guys, I might make a coaching change while we're here, honestly. But first, let's take a look at the free agency. And Jesus, I'm glad I got my guy last year. Holy fuck, bro. $11 million for Slavin, $9.5 for Burns. Chicharin's down here at 6.9. Okay, so he's cheaper than Montour, and I guess they're the same overall right now. But I'm still happy with Montour. If he doesn't get hurt this year, I'm not happy he got hurt. But let's also really quickly look at the extensions because we do have a couple big ones. Kyle Connor, how much money do you want? Okay, actually, you know what? If we could get you at 8.8, that's not bad, Kyle Connor. If you want to go at 8.8, Braden Schneider, how much do you want? Oh, Schneider, you're signed. You are signed. Schneider, you're going to be 24. I'll sign you to 30. I'll sign you to 30 at 2.750. Deal for Braden Schneider. Hopefully he takes that. Goalie wise, there's no one. Right wing, Anthony Mantha. How much money are you thinking right now? We gotta wait on Mantha. Left winger Kyle Connor. I feel like 8.8 honestly is not that bad of a deal. If we went 6 years instead, that'd bring him to 35, 8.8. Or do we want to trade him right now? We could also trade him. Free agency wise, I know we need defensemen though. Like, yeah, Jake McCabe gave us a good deal. Thank God. Thank God we got Jake McCabe. Let's see down here. Ooh, Ryan, but he's 40. He could drop. I don't want to trust a 40-year-old. I don't like that idea. Let's see down here. How much is our old boy Brody asking for? 2.9? You wouldn't come back for 2.9? I guess we were offering like 2.5, I guess. So that kind of makes sense. Marco Scandella, just bring him back. They will actually run it with you in the playoffs this time, Scandella. Oh, let's go get this Jones guy immediately. Immediately, I want him on my team. We'll give you $800K, buddy. There you go. I just realized, I don't know how I didn't even realize this sooner. Topi Niemela is an offensive defenseman. That's actually a big addition for us. So we're going to want to go out and get a defensive defenseman to pair up with him on that third pair. So I'm thinking all we really need, we could run Schneider on that second pair. Let's just go to get a third pairing defenseman for Niemela. And then we got the depth outside of that. And then, Chris. Oh, no. I thought for a second Christensen was Cristoforo. Okay, so that is actually really simple. And then third line, we just need to get another third liner right here. And I really want it to be a playmaker. And we could drop a lot of money on it. And when I say drop a lot of money, I'm saying we could maybe, if he's still available, we could go get Eric Halla to be a third liner for us. And then we would scavenge away on the fourth line, which I kind of like that idea. We'll quickly look through FA, though, to see if there's a better option. But Eric Halla on the third line sounds kind of deadly to me. Oh, and there might actually be better options in FA. Holy shit. Okay, Brock Nelson is here, and he could actually be a perfect fit. All forward line. Ooh, Brock Nelson. But we really need a playmaker, though. We need another just pure playmaker. So we're not going to go Brock Nelson. Adam Wenberg is not a bad option, but there's already someone fighting for him and he wants a lot of money. Can't go Riley Smith. Ryan Johansson might be the guy. His offensive awareness, though, is actually kind of low. Let's see what else there is. Marcus Johansson. Okay, wait, the passing's a little low, but he's not bad overall. Plus, he's cheaper, but he is older. Evgeny Kuznetsov, fall from grace for this man. Fall from grace. He's got the stats, though. Wait a minute. Where was he last year? He's in Carolina. Do we think we could turn this man's career around? No, I think I'd rather just spend more money on one of these guys. It's either between Marcus Johansson or Ryan Johansson. One of these Johanssons is going to get signed. Ryan, let's see. Giveaways, takeaways. Okay. He's been wishy-washy with it. 37 points, 27. He does not get the power play. Or he got a little, but doesn't look like he probably got that much power play time. Johansson, on the other hand. Johansson looks a lot more proven. Yeah, we're going to go Marcus Johansson. Let's sign Marcus Johansson to a 1-year deal. Oh, and for 1 year, he wants no... I wonder if... does Ryan Johansson's money go down for 1 year? Because if it... Oh, man, they both go down, but I already like Marcus Johansson more. Even though he's going to be older, I still would rather him. So let's go Marcus Johansson at 2.3750. And then I still want to go get someone that's kind of tougher to go along with the rest of the squad. Nick Bjugstad, I'd like to bring him back, but that's just too much money for the moment. Grinder, Tanner Jeannot. Oh, fuck, I forgot we also need to replace his presence at the moment. Shit. Okay, this O'Connor guy, how good are you? 88. Okay. What even was Tanner Jeannot's stats in those categories? 90. Yeah, we need someone in the 90s. Okay, let's see if there's gotta be like a grinder somewhere down here that can kind of replace the presence. Grinder, it's Corey Perry. Jesus Christ, we are not going Corey Perry as our grinder. He could you know what? We could actually go double grinder, and Corey Perry's one of the grinders, but we would need the other grinder to be a real grinder. Like Giovanni Smith, he's a bit better, but at that point, I might as well just go get, we're just going to go get Tanner Jeannot. Fuck it. Wait, how much money did Garnet Hathaway want? Didn't I just see Garnet Hathaway down here? Yeah, I did. And he wants $2 million. Yeah, we might as well just go get Tanner Jeannot back. Tanner Jeannot, let's see if he'll go 3 years at 1.750, honestly. And then let's just go ahead and sim ahead and see what we're looking like. We are not swapping thirds Winnipeg. I don't know what the point of that would be. Let's keep on. Oh, wait. I want to stop real quick. We are not doing that. We need to check out coaching staff. I want to see if there is actually a better coach available for this staff, because if there's a better head coach in FA, we are firing our head coach. You know, that one guy looked pretty good. Coaching staff, let's take a look at our guy. We might be getting a firing right now. Pinot. Yep, Pinot's getting canned. Braden Pinot gone. So we fire our head coach. Let's go ahead. Let's go try and quickly get this Don Ross guy. We are going to throw the absolute bag at this man. We want him to be our head coach. That is the bag, apparently. Can we give him more? Let's give him just what he wants. You want 4 years? We're going to give you 4 years. Offer contract, Don Ross. Please, for the love of God, sign on. Okay, let's advance the day now. And Caleb Jones signs on as a nice defenseman. Marcus Johansson signs on. Braden Schneider signs his extension. Tanner Jeannot, welcome back to Toronto. So now let's take a look at the team really quickly. How are we looking? Forward core. We still need that 12th forward. That needs to be like a nice little power forward, I feel like. But man, this forward core is looking stacked with the addition of Marcus Johansson down here. It's looking nice. Defenseman wise, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Caleb Jones. We got Niemela. We still need to get that 6th defenseman, but man, we're kind of running out of money. We're like really running out of money. I don't know where we're going to find this money. Like our depth might be kind of weak looking next season. I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be looking pretty solid in other regards, but defense might not be one of them. It's looking like there we go. If we can get John Merrill, please, for the love of God, sign on for $915K. Like, we need someone like this. 707 Ben Sherratt. Fuck it. Welcome back to Toronto. We'll go 1 year. We do not need to go 2 years on you, Ben Sherratt. There we go. Forward core. We need to see if there's a power forward that wants no money. There's a two-way forward. Come on. There's got to be a power forward, a grinder down here. Come on. There we go. Allison, this is what we needed. Let's sign you. 2 years, $825K, and it's a two-way deal. Perfect, Allison. That is tremendous. Corey Perry, you still want $1.5 million, you piece of shit. Come on, man. Have a cheaper heart. Gustafsson and your center, perfect. Let's sign Gustafsson on 2-year deal. That's good for you because you're 25. You're young as hell. Perfect. And then Grinder, no, he still wants too much money. Come on, Smith. Hathaway still wants too much money. Come on. And then Grinder, here we go. Bastien. Now we got another Grinder, 1 year, $775K. Perfect. And let's go ahead and sim ahead. John Merrill, we are hoping he's going to be the big fish for us. And Don Ross is happy to join. Let's go ahead and fill out Don Ross's staff now. First, let's see if we can get the rest of these players on the squad to fill out the rest of the depth of this year's Toronto Maple Leafs. And Ben Sherratt signs. John Merrill doesn't sign, but he's still an FA, so his heart could change. Bastian signs. Gustafsson signs. Wade Allison signs. We're just waiting on John Merrill. We're going to go back and see if we can snag him up. And all of a sudden, we magically have more money to spend. So let's spend it. We're hoping maybe one of the real 80 overall guys will be able to drop. But until then, let's see if we can just get John Merrill $925K on a 1-year deal. He'll be fine to be that 6D man alongside in the MLL because we're going to run a defensive defenseman. There's no way in hell there's a shot we run a two-way forward there, or a two-way defenseman. And John Merrill has decided to sign his deal. There we go. Detroit just offered us a 5th and a 7th for a 2nd. What are you on, Detroit? Now, when it comes to extensions next year, I learned my lesson. We are just going to give Kyle Connor 6 years, 8.8 right this moment. Bang, Kyle Connor. Let's get that deal done. We're going to lock him in, and we're just going to actually just ride it out with him. I like him at 8.8. And so then we'll have Matthews, Nylander, Connor, Nyes, Tavares, Ehlers, Mantha, Gregor, Johansson, Janot, Abe Kubel, Bemstrom, Holmberg. So many options as depth. And then defensemen, same thing, man. We got a lot of depth options to go alongside of Schneider, McCabe, Montour, and Riley. Let's head to the start of next season. I'll see you guys when the lines are edited. And real quick, guys, Kyle Connor has decided to sign that extension. So big for him, big for us getting him locked down on this team. And now with $1.1 million left, let's see if there's a defenseman that's maybe in the 80s that's starting to come down to our price tag. Mark Stahl. Oh, wait a minute, Mark Stahl. Mark, $1 million, man. Come on, Mark Stahl. If we can get Mark Stahl back to be our 6D, man, that would actually end up being great for us. Oh, and then let me assemble our new coaching staff around our forward coach. We are cleaning house after that season because next is the players. 1 year you go the coaches, the next year you go the players. That's what we're doing here. So they need to now show up. All right, boys, we just sent out 7 offers to hopefully fill out the rest of this coaching staff around Ross. It's going to be a brand new voice in there, boys, because, man, we need to change something else. And I know I feel like I hadn't changed the actual players of enough too much. I kept a consistency to it because I also had a feeling of Toronto is always changing up so much around their core players. I want a little consistency. So we're bringing back Mantha. We brought back Jake McCabe. We're bringing back a core of guys here. But we can always make moves this season, boys. Don't forget that this is a big season for us. This season's on the players. Last season's on, and damn, Mark Stahl has decided to go somewhere else. Yeah, so we're just going to have to rock with it. But we're in cap hell right now. So to be in cap hell, your players gotta play up to expectations and then some. And they haven't done that yet, so we need them to do that. And so that's what this year's all about. Now you gotta show it. We've got you a lot of pieces last year, Adam Larson and shit, and nothing happened. Now you kind of gotta get it done with some young guys, some aging vets. Let's see what you guys can do. I feel like last year was the Bruins getting kicked out to Florida. Now we got kicked out by Florida. Now this is the year after. Let's see what we can do. All right, boys, we're back. And we're actually going to quickly do a trade. We're going to actually end up sending Varlamov to Washington for Joel Edmondson. Welcome back, buddy. We're also going to be throwing in a third because, it turns out our goalie did end up growing. Hildeby grew to an 81. I'm willing to trust that. I will sign a guy in the 70s to the AHL. But I mainly want to get another 6th defenseman that's actually good. Joel Edmondson is just that. I trust him. So let's see, will it go through? No, it does not. Wow, Washington, you're going to play hard with me. And Washington, for them, he's going to be a backup goalie for them. I've already checked. He's going to be their second best goalie. So he's going to be their backup. There you go. We throw in a 7th. Hildeby is now going to be on the NHL squad. And we get Joel Edmondson. So there we go. Goalies. Hildeby comes up. And now defensively, we got Riley, Montour, McCabe, Schneider, Edmondson, and Niemela as our core. Let's send down these other guys. And I will see you guys after I get the rest of the lines done. All right, boys, before we go, let's quickly go over the lineups for year 3. So next time when we start, we'll be rocking Matthew Knies, Austin Matthews, and William Nylander on line 1. Kyle Connor, John Tavares, and Nikolai Ehlers on line 2. Marcus Johansson, Noah Gregor, and Anthony Mantha on line 3. Nicholas Aube-Kubel, David Gustafsson, and Tanner Jeannot on line 4. Defensively, we are rocking Morgan Rielly and Brandon Montour, Braden Schneider and Jake McCabe, Joel Edmondson and Topi Niemela. Power play, we're going with Matthew Knies down low with Nylander, Matthews, Rielly, and Mantha spread out across in the diamond. Then you got power play line 2. You got Tavares, Ehlers, Connor, Niemela, and Johansson. Then 4-man power play line 1, you got Knies, Nylander, Matthews, Rielly. Power play line 2, you got Tavares, Ehlers, Connor, Niemela. Then penalty kill, we got Jeannot, Gregor, Edmondson, Montour at a +3. Line 2, we got Aube-Kubel, Gustafsson, McCabe, and Braden Schneider. PK line 3, we got Ehlers, Tavares, Rielly, Niemela. 3-man PK line 1, we got Tavares, Rielly, Montour. Line 3, Gustafsson, McCabe, Niemela. Line 2, we got Gregor, Edmondson, Schneider. In the extra lines, 4 and 4, we got Nylander, Matthews, Rielly, Montour. Line 2, we got Connor, Tavares, McCabe, Schneider. Line 3, we got Ehlers, Knies, Edmondson, Niemela. 3 on 3, we got Nylander, Matthews, Rielly. Line 2, we got Connor, Tavares, Montour. Line 3, we got Knies, Ehlers, McCabe. Extra attacker, we got Matthews, Nylander. Shootout, we got Matthews, Nylander, Connor, Rielly, Ehlers. Whoa. Not Rielly. Matthews, Nylander, Connor, Ehlers, and Mantha should get in here. Where is Anthony Mantha? Goalies, we're rocking Justin Wool. He's also even got some X Factors now. And Dennis Hildeby. Scratch players are going to be Caleb Jones, Eric Bemstrom, and Wade Allison. And all right, boys, that is it. That's all I got. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one.